Seems like the war that the Gemara Sanhedrin refers to that will happen just before coming Mashiach in the sabbatical year is a long one. It's still happening. So let us all say a chapter of Tehillim for the well-being of our brothers and sisters and everybody else. שיר המלויס, אל אדוני בצורוס וליקרוס ויען עיני אדוני, אציל נפשי מצוות שקם מלושן רמיה, מייט לכו מיוסף לך לשון רמיה, חיצי גיבור שנונים מגויח לרסומים, אויו לי כי גרתי משהו שכנתי מולקידור, רבס שוכנו לא נפשי משני שולם עדי שולם, בחיית דבר הימו למלחמה. Let us give some tzedakah, and we certainly pray and hope that this will be for the safety and security of all those who desperately need it. Eidvar Torah. Parsha Shmini, the Parsha of this week, discusses the symbols, the signs of what makes for a kosher animal and what makes for kosher fish. Kosher animal needs to have its hoof cloven, mafris parsa, and chewing its cud, malegera. Anything that doesn't have it is not kosher. Fish needs fins and scales. This is what the sign of kosher animal. I want to share with you a fascinating medrash on this subject, discussing, as we know that when Mashiach is going to come, we'll have the famous Seudah, the famous meal. Whole discussion in the Gemara, who is going to serve, who is going to bless, who is going to do Birkat HaMazon. As Yosel Rosenblatt loves to sing, Asudenu, the famous meal, the famous feast. What are we going to eat over there? So we know. There's the shoyrabo, this oversized ox, and the leviathan, this huge fish, both of them created first days of creation, as well as the yaina mishuma, we will be saying l'chaim on the wine which has been set aside since first days of creation. How exactly are we going to shech this animal? This is supposed to be some huge animal. Who is going to slaughter it? And who is going to tackle that fish? Says the Medrash on the Parsha of this week. Amar Rabbi Yudon. Rabbi Yudon says, the son of Rabbi Shimon, says those two animals, this animal with the fish, will have a conflict. They will fight each other. The animal, the shorabah, the ox, will gore the fish, the leviathan. And the leviathan will, during this conflict, with its fin, slaughter the ox. The Gemara goes into a discussion. Is it going to be a kosher slaughtering? Not kosher? Let's leave this for some other time. What does this mean? What does it mean to us? Is this just some kind of a story about the future that's irrelevant to us? Torah is teaching us something. What is the message to us? So here is a beautiful thought that the Alter Rebbe shares in the Likutei Torah. It says there are fish Jews and there are ox Jews. Take it as a compliment, not, God forbid, as an insult. There are those Jews that are symbolized as a fish, and there are those that are as an ox. What does it mean? A fish has this capability of extremely quickly, swiftly, being able to travel vast distances from one place to another place. Whereby an ox goes slowly, step by step, by step, by step. What does this mean? There are certain people who are quickly and easily inspired by something divine, by something godly. And quickly they can travel from one place to the other, from being uninspired to become inspired and acting upon it. But then there are those who need time. They take it slowly, step by step, by step, by step. So which one is superior? Which one is better? Fact is, there's qualities and shortcomings with both. The advantage of the fish is, indeed, it becomes quickly inspired. And that's a very powerful thing. But the disadvantage it could also lose its inspiration quickly. So the fact that it becomes quickly inspired makes it kind of superior. It is going to slaughter the shech, the animal. The animal represents somebody who needs to take step by step. The advantage, once you acquire that step, it stays there. It is personalized. So who is superior? The answer is both of them are good. And God cherishes both of them. So whatever you are, if you're a fish Jew or you're an ox Jew, you have a place in that feast of Mashiach. Because together we are going to very soon celebrate and eat the fish and the meat in the Seudah of Mashiach now.